All right, we're back. I back in the early 80s, mid 80s, I discovered a series of records put out by Warner and Reprise where they would put songs from 12 different bands on one record and sell it as a sampler. Came across a woman named Laura Nyro on one of them, a song called Black Patch. And listening to her at 14 years old, I was like, that's the voice of the woman I want to marry. I completely fell in love with her. Then I discovered an album called New York Tenderberry. She put out before Christmas and the Beads of Sweat, which had Black Patch on it. And to this day, it's probably the album I've listened to more than any other album. I find that I return to it all the time. Even my kids hate it now. They don't like her voice. They don't get it. But anyway, she had ovarian cancer, died in 1997, and it was sad. She had started touring again. She was playing down Birchmere, down in Virginia, and I never got a chance to see her. I totally screwed the pooch on that. But after she passed, I wrote her a poem and based it a couple of her albums. She would say Eli and the 13th Confession, Christmas and the Beads of Sweat. So this is called Laura and the Rites of Spring. Part 1. Laura's gone. Bad like Annie Oakley, sweet like Calamity Jane, asking can I surrey across fertile black earth, dance through a circle surrounding the sun, or move with you into a movie palace to see film Nueva or some black and white World War II flick? One where the bridge is saved or the lines of communication are kept open. When you were a geisha and I was a lonely GI, eating sweet yellow tuna that's still breathing when it hits the plate, with a little wasabi on the side, to clear our throats and moisten our eyes against the dry dust rising from your last cigarette. When you ask, why was I born? The answer came on a gust of summer rain, blowing across the flawless surface of the altar wine we drank from styrofoam cups, lifting your soul into the pleasure sky, making the movie turn cameo blue, burlap, and orange. Part 2. The Rites of Spring. The rain falls before it rises, like notes from a piano that move with the moon, in quiet anticipation of dawn bursting to life and song, that will grow into a sonnet of the seeds that lay silent, screaming for redemption outside of midnight where they hid, waiting for the sun. Quivering, they stretch their heads from the maiden's thighs into the daylight and dance with their gentle companion who will offer life to anything that is as willing to die. Through summer, deep roots begin to burrow into the soft earth, piercing her like harpoons from a living gun. A reminder of the hours of love she'll sow on the breeze. Watcher, refuge, healer, the one who will whisper a new song when the fall has come to reclaim her children. Never speaking a lie when the words fail in their rush to answer the question, who will offer life to anything that is as willing to die? When they can create no more, burying today before tomorrow has cleared its throat to sing, repeating the words she's always sung, an unbroken psalm that rejoices in winter, written in laurel, that is worn as a crown by the lady of magic and inspiration when the flowers have bloomed. They fold their arms, letting their colors run into the dirt to be concealed. She has no need to explain why. She is Isis, Diane, Tendaberry, everyone who will offer life to anything that is as willing to die. The ground is frozen, awaiting instigation in the first thaw of the still air outside. They need no answers in her womb, safe in who will offer life to anything that is as willing to die. All right. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, give me a follow, leave a comment. think about buying me a coffee. Maybe I'll be back later, maybe tomorrow. You know, it's when the inspiration strikes. Remember, stay beautiful.